Driver operator pre-trip. Front of apparatus. Clearance lights, properly mounted, secure, not cracked or broken, working properly, and amber in color. Windshield, properly mounted, secure, not cracked or broken, clean and free of illegal decals and stickers. Windshield seal, properly mounted, secure, not ripped or torn, not missing. Windshield wipers, properly mounted, secure, blade not torn, in good condition, working properly. Grille, bumper, properly mounted, secure, no missing nuts or bolts. Grille, nothing behind the grille to block airflow to the radiator. Headlights, properly mounted, secure, not cracked or broken. Turn signals, properly mounted, secure, not cracked or broken, working properly, amber in color. Undercarriage, free of leaks, nothing under the truck. Engineer side of apparatus. Door handle, properly mounted, secure, open and closes, handle not broken. City logo, properly mounted, secure, visible. Mirrors and brackets, properly mounted, secure, not bent or broken, no missing nuts or bolts, mirror not cracked and is clean. Side windows, properly mounted, secure, not cracked or broken, seal is good. Tires, ICD, front, inflation, condition, depth. Properly mounted, secure, same size, the valve stem is good, not missing cap. I would check the air pressure with an air gauge and inflate to manufacturer specifications. No abrasions, bubbles, bulges, or cuts. The depth no less than 4 seconds. Rims, properly mounted, secure, check for damage or bent rims. No welding repairs or rust. Lug nuts, properly mounted, secure, none missing, no signs of rust trails or shiny metal.
Hub seal, properly mounted, secure, not missing cap or bolts, not leaking. I will visually check the fluid level through clear plastic with add and full levels. If the level is below the add line, fluid needs to be added. If the fluid is not visible through the plastic, I would remove the cap and manually check the fluid level.
Handrail, properly mounted, secure, not bent or broken, no missing nuts or bolts. Steps, properly mounted, secure, not bent or broken, no missing nuts or bolts. Sideboard, properly mounted, secure, no missing bolts, not cracked or broken. Cabinet doors, properly mounted, secure, open and closes, handle not broken. Reflectors, properly mounted, secure, not cracked or broken, front is amber, rear is red. Tires, ICD, rear. Properly mounted, secure, same size, the valve stem is good, not missing cap. I would check the air pressure with an air gauge to inflate to manufacturer specifications. No abrasions, bubbles, bulges, or cuts. The depth no less than 2 seconds. Spacing on wheels, duals. No rubbing, free of debris. Rims, properly mounted, secure, no cracks, no illegal welds. Lug nuts, properly mounted, secure, none missing, no signs of rust trails or shiny metal. Axle seal, properly mounted, secure, not missing cap or bolts, not leaking. If I was to check level, I would do so by removing axle plate. Frame, not cracked or broken, no illegal welds. U-bolts, properly mounted, secure, not bent or broken, no missing nuts or bolts. Leaf springs, properly mounted, secure, not bent or broken, no missing leaves, nuts, or bolts. Brackets, front and rear leaf spring brackets, properly mounted, secure, not bent or broken, no missing nuts or bolts. Air tanks, properly mounted and secure, hoses have no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, cracks, no audible air leaks. Pull the release valve daily to remove any debris. Fuel tank has 2 straps, properly mounted, secure, no missing nuts or bolts, no leaks. Fuel cap not missing. Def tank, properly mounted, secure, no missing nuts or bolts, no leak, cap not missing. Brake chamber and hose, properly mounted, secure, clamp not missing. No audible air leaks, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Push rod, properly mounted, secure, no more than 1 inch play. Slack adjuster, properly mounted secure, is at a 90-degree angle. Brake drum, brake pad, properly mounted secure. Brake pad has a minimum 1/4 of an inch and no excessive grease or oil in the area. Rear of apparatus. Tail light, properly mounted secure, not cracked or broken, working properly, red in color. Brake light, properly mounted secure, not cracked or broken, working properly, red in color. Reflector, properly mounted secure, not cracked or broken, working properly, red in color. Tailboard, properly mounted secure, not loose, broken, cracked. Cabinet door, properly mounted secure, open and closes, handle not broken. Steps, properly mounted secure, not loose, broken, cracked. Equipment caps, properly mounted, stored, secure, not loose. Mud flaps, properly mounted secure, not ripped, torn, or missing. License plate, visible, matches registration. Undercarriage, I'll look under the truck to make sure there are no leaks and no debris. Passenger side, I would check this side the same as I check the driver's side, with the exception of the equipment caps and exhaust. Exhaust, properly mounted secure, not cracked or broken, no holes, no carbon trail. Engine compartment, tilt cab. Captain's side, engine compartment. Battery box, properly mounted secure, check for no corrosion on terminals, no bulging or visible leaks. Coolant reservoir, properly mounted secure, not leaking, not cracked or broken, no missing cap, nuts, or bolts, filled to the proper level. Torsion bar, properly mounted secure, not bent or broken, no missing, damaged covering, wrapping. Frame, not cracked or broken, no illegal welds. Exhaust, properly mounted and secure, no visible leaks. Turbo, properly mounted and secure, no audible or visible leaks. Air intake filter, properly mounted and secure, check for cleanliness. Oil dipstick, properly mounted secure and not leaking. If I were to check my oil, I would check it by pulling the dipstick while my engine was cool and turned off. Transmission dipstick, properly mounted secure and not leaking. If I were to check my transmission fluid, I would check it by pulling the dipstick while my engine was running and at operating temperature. Electrical wires, properly mounted secure, not frayed or burnt wires. A-arms leaf springs, properly mounted secure, not bent or broken, no missing leaves, nuts, or bolts. Shock absorber, properly mounted secure, not leaking, not bent or broken, no missing nuts or bolts. Brake chamber and hose, properly mounted secure, clamp not missing, no audible air leaks, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Push rod, properly mounted secure, no more than 1 inch play. Slack adjuster, properly mounted secure, is at 90-degree angle. Brake drum, brake pad, properly mounted secure. Brake pad has a minimum 1/4 of an inch, no excessive grease or oil in the area. AC compressor, properly mounted secure, no visible leaks. Check sight glass for compressor oil. Alternator, properly mounted secure, no missing nuts or bolts, no frayed wiring, belt driven. Serpentine belt, properly mounted secure, not frayed, no more than 3/4 inch play. Fan blades, properly mounted secure, no cracks or missing blades. Radiator hoses, all my hoses are properly mounted and secure, with no missing clamps, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, cracks. Washer fluid, properly mounted secure, not leaking, not cracked or broken, no missing cap, nuts, or bolts, filled to the proper level, inside captain's door. Engineer side, engine compartment. Radiator, properly mounted secure, not leaking, not cracked or broken, cap secure, nuts or bolts filled to the proper level. Radiator hoses, all my hoses are properly mounted and secured, with no missing clamps, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, cracks. Water pump, properly mounted secure, no missing nuts or bolts, not leaking, belt driven. Steering gearbox, properly mounted secure, not leaking. Pitman arm, properly mounted secure, not bent or broken, no excessive oil. Drag link, properly mounted secure, not bent or broken, no excessive oil. Frame, not cracked or broken, no illegal welds. Air compressor, properly mounted secure, no audible air leak. Not cracked or broken, no missing nuts or bolts, gear driven. Air governor, properly mounted secure, no missing nuts or bolts, not leaking. Air hoses, properly mounted secure, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, ABC. No audible air leaks. Power steering reservoir, properly mounted secure, not leaking, not cracked or broken, no missing cap, nuts or bolts, filled to the proper level. Air dryer, properly mounted secure, no missing nuts or bolts, not leaking, no audible air leak. Battery box, properly mounted secure, check for no corrosion on terminals, no bulging or visible leaks. Valve engine cover, properly mounted secure, no visible leaks or cracks. U-bolts, properly mounted secure, not bent or broken, no missing nuts or bolts. Drive shaft, properly mounted secure, not bent or damaged, U-joint secure, no excessive oil or grease. Lower secure cab. I'll now check all the lights and ask the examiner to assist me in checking all lights. Front, 6-point front. Clearance lights. Headlights. High beam. Left blinker. Right blinker. 4-way flashers. Rear, 5-point rear. Tail lights. Brake lights. Left blinker. Right blinker. 4-way flashers. With that, I conclude my pre-trip inspection. Next is my in-cab inspection. In-cab inspection checklist. Safety belt. Properly mounted secure, not ripped or torn. Latches and unlatches. Leave safety belt on. I'll now start the vehicle using safe start, letting all gauges cycle before starting. Lights and turn signals. Left turn signal, right turn signal, 4-way flashers, high beams. Mirrors, properly mounted secure, not cracked or broken, clean, properly adjusted to me. Steering wheel, properly mounted secure, no more than 10 degrees free play. Horn, tap the horn. Windshield, properly mounted secure, not cracked or broken, clean, no illegal stickers or decals. Wipers and washer, properly mounted secure, proper fluid, turn on wiper with fluid, blades not torn. Gauges, oil gauge, transmission gauge, water temp gauge, tach gauge, RPM. Speedometer reads 0 miles per hour because the vehicle is not moving. Fuel, depth gauge, voltometer, primary, rear air, secondary, front air, heater, defroster, working properly, fire extinguisher, 10DC, properly mounted secure, fully charged. Transmission selector, properly mounted secure, working properly. Now begin brake test.